Live with Kelly and Michael. Today, host of Late Night, Seth Meyers. And from the New England Patriots, Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. Plus, put on your safety gear. The Mythbusters are in the building. All next on Live. Michael Strahan.
It's a Friday. Friday crowd.
Friday, February 6th, 2015.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Wait, was that a guy? Oh, no, it was a lady. I'm sorry. I heard a woman say, hi, Michael, and I looked and I saw that man there, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
But I tell you, you can tell it's a Friday crowd. Everybody's ready to party. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
I love your dress.
Thank you. It's Red Dress Day. You know, it's Red Dress Day for heart health. So you're so... Oh, yeah, everybody here is wearing red. There are two. Everybody here is either wearing red or dressed like a New England's Patriot. We got two costumes going on in here.
I tell you, yeah. But it's heart health for women with Macy's and teamed up. And it's about strokes and heart attacks for women.
Because women are so susceptible to heart disease, and it's like one of these things that we as women, we always associate that with men, so we don't really check our hearts as much as we should.
But between heart attacks and strokes, and they say the symptoms are different between men and women.
They sure are.
And if women, we always hear about what the men's symptoms are, so if women don't have those symptoms, they think they don't have a problem, but we encourage you to get checked out.
Isn't that odd that we hear about men's symptoms more? Isn't that odd?
Don't act like we're sitting here just moaning and crying about stuff. We are tough. We got to listen to all y'all symptoms. That's what I think. Hey, fellas, don't be sitting next to your wife like this. Don't look at your wife to see if you can go, yeah, Michael, you just do it. You just do it. Let's stand up and be men. Yeah.
Girls, hey, ladies, you better lock it up right now, honestly. So I'm like looking at this crowd, and it seems enormous today. And is it because it's freezing outside? I thought so. They were just like trying to get a Starbucks, and so they were like, let's just go to that talk show while we wait for our latte.
So it says 13, but with the wind and every chill and all that, it's lower than that. But I must say, when I pulled up and I saw people in line, I said, these people are crazy.
Crazy. You're so funny, too, because when you come in, Michael comes in and does this thing as though he's never been to New York before every day. He goes, did you feel it outside? And he's got his hat and his scarf and his parka and your man purse, and you're like, it's cold outside.
It is called a briefcase. It's a shoulder. It's throw it over your shoulder.
It's a beautiful Gucci handbag, and it's lovely.
It's a Merce.
It's a Merce?
It's a Merce.
Okay.
There's no shame to that.
Okay.
I'm just jealous. I want one.
You know, speaking of, my mom is here, and she came in with me. So no, she looked great. I did say you look great. So. You're talking about my Merce, but I am very specific about what is in my bag. I know every day I put my notes in, I put my little juice drink in. I know what's in there, my house keys. But I touched her purse yesterday to help her.
Yes.
And almost threw my back out.
Because women have everything.
Women are strong.
We have everything. everything in our purses. Everything.
I mean, it was like she had 18 bricks in there. She's walking around like this,
That's
and
right.
I was feeling her biceps. She's like Schwarzenegger.
That's right.
But I don't understand what is in that purse. And then when
Everything.
you ask for something, she's rummaging.
What do you need?
Like a hamster just looking for something. I'm like, just clean it out.
Because she has it. It's like, you're like, what's in the purse? Well, what do you need? I have it.
Mom, I need a ladder.
need?
Hold up. That's what it was like. Remember
It's like-
Fat Albert, the guy could pull everything out of his hair?
Yes.
That was my mom and her purse.
What's going on over here, guys?
They're just all
I
crowding
don't know.
over there.
There's like something going on. What's happening?
Oh.
Nothing? Oh, okay. All right. I see people looking up. Just let me know if that's going to fall on us, and we'll move.
Yeah, we'll be the last to know.
You see that everybody's looking up at something, and I'm like, okay, let's slide over this way.
Yeah, we'll...
Yeah, no, my purse is, well, I carry sort of a backpack slash purse. And what I like about it is it's got lots of compartments. So I have like my feminine compartment, and I have my child care compartment, and I have my snacks compartment, which is unisex. Then I have like things Mark is going to be requiring eventually. He'll say, do you have a bottle of water or a ham sandwich? You know, we have everything. All of it. iPad, iPod, iPhone, a day planner, a print day planner, because I still like to write things down with a pen. Ooh. Guess what? When you land on the plane and they have you fill out the customs form, there's always one person on the plane that has a pen, and that is me.
I must admit, I'm that person like,
Yeah.
excuse me, could I borrow your pen? Okay, because I'm afraid they're going to bust open in your bag or your pocket.
You
your
put
ink
a
all
juice
over.
in your purse. I put my juice. I put my juice in
It
my
is
purse.
a messenger bag, and it is sealed. I make sure the top is sealed. And I'm just curious, are you a beer drinker?
Okay, so this is the circumstances where I will have a beer. It has to be 117 degrees out.
Oh, great.
And I have to be at a ball game.
Okay.
And it has to accompany a hot dog. And this happens once every 4 or 5 years for me. But it's still like under those
So
circumstances.
we're going to work within those parameters in
Okay.
a lot of ways. Well, it's opposite of that 100-something degrees outside, but I'll get to that in a moment. You want to be at a ball game. I'm here. I was a football player. Rob Gronkowski's in the back. He's a football player.
Yes.
He's at a game.
So are we going to have beer?
Well, you know, marketers, one thing beer marketers know is that people like ice cold beer. Am I right?
Yeah,
Right?
ice cold
And,
beer.
you know, growing up in Europe, people would go out and have room temperature beer, which I just like, ugh. But now what they're trying to do, they think people would really like it, and they're trying to incorporate people to drink hot beer. Like during the winter months, kind of like hot chocolate,
hot
get yourself a
sake.
hot beer. So even though you're used to it being hot out with a cold beer, let's go cold out with a hot beer.
Oh, a hot beer. Oh, it's a lukewarm beer. It's kind of...
It was hot. Let's
I was
try
gonna
this
say-
out. All right, cheers.
Cheers to your
The
health.
hot beer.
Yeah. You know, it's fine. I mean, I would like it. I think if it was hotter, I would like it more because it's a little room temperature for my taste. But look, it's beer and we're drinking it.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. I'm not a big beer drinker. I'm actually surprised at how good it is. I'm actually surprised. But wouldn't you get drunker faster off a hot beer?
Probably. Let's experiment
Well,
with
let's
that.
see.
That's a non-alcoholic beer.
This is a non-alcoholic beer?
Are you serious?
No,
I was
I'm not
gonna.
serious.
I almost threw it at you if that was the case.
I don't know how to feel about it.
It's not
kind of
bad
like
hot.
it.
It's not, I like it. I actually may like it more than a cold
Yeah,
beer.
maybe I like hot beer. Maybe I'm a hot beer drinker.
Hey, can we pour out this tea?
Make that a regular.
Forget that. I'm leaving that here all day
I mean,
long.
who
What you
am I,
talking about?
lady? Who am I? I'm hot. Yeah.
So I encourage you to drink hot beer is not bad. I would try to
I encourage you
I
to
don't want to
drink
encourage
hot
you, but
beer.
if you're going to drink a beer and it's cold,
Yes.
I'll make it hot.
Yes, yes. Speaking of drinks, you know, kale is having its moment. Everybody knows that kale is the wonderkin food of the food universe.
I had a lot of
You know, kale, for me, I don't know, I feel like it makes me gassy. But There's a new wonder food on the market, and it's something I've been drinking forever and ever and ever. Lemon water, hot lemon water, they're saying, more than 21 million hits on Google just looking up the recipe for lemon water, which I think is kind of like...
Water, lemon.
I never had to look that recipe up.
No.
It just sort of seemed natural. Anyway, so what I always like to add to my lemon water is I like to make it hot. Like I boil it like tea, and then I put cayenne pepper and fresh ginger in there, and it really is it opens everything up, everybody. It opens it all up. That's all I'm going to say. But people say it's a great digestive. Your stomach, imagine your stomach is the sink, and the plumbing is all the tubes in the intestines down to the liver and the colon. Maybe I shouldn't be reading this out loud, but when we clean the kitchen sink, we use hot water to loosen up the debris, and that's basically what it does on the inside. You're loosening up all the debris.
It sounds so nasty.
It does sound nasty.
That just sound nasty, though.
Well, Gelman was very excited about
knocking debris off your walls.
Yeah. They say that a well-functioning digestive system is a... Oh, God. I don't know why I start reading these sentences without... A well-functioning digestive system is a movement. You know what I mean? Okay? Within 1 hour of waking up. So I know some of you are due to go. If you have to go, just get up and go. Don't ask him. He'll tell you no.
But that, okay, so lemon water.
So you're welcome. You've gotten your full health expo today. Hot beer, hot lemon water.
If you don't know how to make the lemon water, just go online.
Yes, go Google it. There's recipes.
And, you know, a lot of people, speaking of foods and kale and all that, baby names.
Yes.
People are naming their babies after food now. Food and drinks. So we're going to get to
Gwyneth Paltrow started that, right? With Apple. Right.
Yeah. So we're going to get the most popular, right? We're going to do
the most popular food
The
names.
top names in the food category would be, number 2 would be basil. Basil would be one of them.
I know somebody named Basil.
Basil, that's just basil trying to be fancy like the French.
Well, he's British, I think. They say Basil.
E-L, I think. Basil is I-L, yeah.
Basil is I-L, Basil is E-L?
Yeah, like that's
Gelman.
like Basil.
You're so worldly.
Yeah.
He lives uptown. He's not worldly. And the number 1 food is kale.
Oh,
Kale is number 1. I mean, I don't...
My baby kale.
Baby Kale, yes.
Baby Kale.
Have you met my baby Kale? And her sister, Broccolini.
And also, also in the drink category, Chardonnay. And Chardonnay.
Have you met my twins, Chardonnay and Chablis?
Hennessy.
Take me to another... Oh, that's Tennessee. Never mind.
Well, Chardonnay is Big Sean did Chardonnay. Hennessy, I don't know a Hennessy song. Oh, yeah, no, that's Cavassier.
Yeah.
That's Busta Rhymes.
Right. You're right.
And another is Sky for Sky Vodka.
Jeez.
So what
Are
do
you
do?
sure it's for Sky Vodka?
Well, all I can say is...
Oh, too wise.
It just makes no sense. If that's how you end up having that baby, don't name the baby after the process that got you there, okay?
You've met our twins, Jose Cuervo and Marlboro Light. And their older sibling, Jeep Cherokee. Very much.
That is so wrong. Oh, man. It's too small in the backseat of a Cherokee. You need a bigger car than that. Oh, boy.
No,
yeah.
we're very little people.
But those are some of the names that people are naming their kids now after food and after drink.
Yeah, no, we can't go yet. No, we can't go yet. I got to do this public service announcement because I've been warning about this for years and years. I've been warning. Nobody has listened. Okay? The Bachelor The watching of The Bachelor could be messing with your brain.
What is the science?
You don't say.
And not just if you're a contestant. If you're watching The Bachelor, you could be causing yourself brain damage.
How?
It messes with a person's psychological well-being because they think that a study found that more people believe in portrayals of romance shown on TV as less romantic than their own relationship, because their own relationships, they have real things to do, and they're not flying on a private jet to Bali for the weekend to go to the fantasy suite. After they go skydiving and they bond because they looked into each other's eyes while they jumped out of the plane. Right? I say, my big test for all of these Bachelor people is to take my children to the pediatrician to get their throat swabbed, and then we'll see if you can make it.
So they're watching TV believing that that's how their life should be, when in essence, they're sitting in their pajamas eating Cheetos
And listen to this. Furthermore, people who watch these people on TV find their own partners more physically unattractive suddenly. Because women who have children are not typically sitting around in their full-length sparkly gown in full hair and makeup. No, lady, you're not. She's like, yes, I am. No, you're not.
But that goes both ways, too. Because there's the Bachelorette, where she gets all these guys who walk around with their shirts off after doing 800 push-ups.
Which is so gross.
Which is so...
Listen, I always thought The Bachelor was gross because I don't like the idea of women who I think are special fighting over a guy. I think it's bad for women. I think it's bad. And then they came out with The Bachelorette, right? And I was like, okay, I'll be into this. And then I was like, ooh, it's even more creepy. Make it stop.
Yeah, you're not... That's not your cup of tea.
No, I'm mentally healthy. There we go.
I guess you are mentally healthy.
A study proved it. Scientists said so.
Well, we're both mentally healthy if that's the case. And, you know, before we go to break real quick, there's been a lot of reports about Bobby Christina, the daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. And we just want to send our prayers out to the family. And there's so many conflicting reports, not sure exactly what's going on as far as her health, but we just want to send our prayers out there to her family, to her and her family.
So eerie.
I mean, hope everything
eerie.
ends in a very positive way. Cover your beer, Kelly. Forget the coffee.
I know. What should I cover?
I'm covering the beer, because that's what I'm having this morning.
Cover everything.
Yes. All right. Let's kick this party off with our Winter Gone Wild travel trivia. That's a surprise. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, there's a good time, Charlie. His name's Rob Gronkowski from Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Well, you know what? I honestly
Look at
been going...
These boys are like, they can't... Boys, can you believe this? Can you believe what's happening?
I was
Very
like,
exciting.
big boy over there got moves. And then I realized who it was. All right, hey. We're gonna talk to Rob. We're gonna talk to Rob in a little bit. We'll make sure we save him some of that warm beer, too. And but let's say hello to Trisha Hedrick from St. Charles, Missouri. Hello, Trisha. How are you?
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Trisha. What's going on?
Not much. Just getting ready for work today.
Oh.
So what do you do? What do you do for a living? What do you do for work?
I work in an elementary school with special needs kids.
Oh, my gosh. That's a great job. Good for you. Good for you. Trisha, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay?
Okay, great.
Oh, this is a great prize. The Al Sal Luxury Village in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Whoa.
7 days. In a one-bedroom suite, it includes a couple's massage.
Wow.
Does that mean a couple of people massage you? Round-trip airfare courtesy of Orbitz. It's a prize valued at $5,500. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Trisha, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here you go, Trisha. On yesterday's show, we talked with Ryan Reynolds. What city did Ryan say he is from?
Vancouver.
You got it. There we go.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Al Sol Luxury Village, a AAA 4-diamond resort located in Cape Cana, the jewel of Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This luxurious property features sweeping marina views, spacious accommodations, 4 themed restaurants, Dominican-style stone wedding chapel, and much more. Your price is valued at approximately $5,500.
People sit around saying novena. Hey, Trisha, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Woo! Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive 8 place settings of a...
Hi, buddy. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hi, everybody.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's fair the way you shrugged off my sister when she tackled you from the sidelines.
Oh, my God, fully tackled. That's all right. That's all right.
You know, I know where you learned that. You learned that when you hosted that NFL Honors.
Yes.
At the
That you
Super
can
Bowl
just
last
get
week.
tackled. Yes.
I gotta give you credit. You're so brave
I
because
know.
you went after some guys. Some of those jokes, you weren't afraid.
No, I was afraid, but I knew exactly how long it would take the biggest guy to get on stage. I timed it. So I knew if anyone got out of their seat, I had time to run backstage and just get in my car.
Did anybody say anything to you afterwards? Like, yo, that wasn't funny.
No, I got pretty good feedback. People always say, you know, do you get worried telling jokes to athletes? But you could probably speak to this. I feel like athletes have the best sense of humor. They spend their whole life in locker rooms. They're constantly teasing each other. Actors, on the other hand, are very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive. They might not beat you up, but you tell a joke about the wrong actor and you just see the single solitary tear in the audience.
Running down the cheek.
Well, I will say though, I have seen some fights in the locker room over jokes, but I didn't want to remember that next time.
Okay,
you
good.
host that show. But how's your dog Frisbee, by the way, man?
Frisbee's doing good. We actually we have a big moment coming up for Frisbee because next Thursday on the show we have the Westminster dog people coming. There's Frisbee. That's our holiday photo where my wife thought it'd be fun if we all wore the same shirt.
You are.
And
guys
it's
are
funny,
like a
if you're
lumber-
not married, what happens is you have to also say it sounds fun.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But you're a lumbersexual family.
Yeah, we're very
Did you see
lumbersexual.
that?
Yeah,
I like
we
that.
are. The Westminster Dog people are coming on the show, and they're bringing their Italian Greyhound, and Frisbee is going to take on the Westminster Italian Greyhound in an agility contest.
Oh my gosh, Frisbee better win this.
I don't think it's likely that Frisbee will win this. Frisbee doesn't even come when she's called. I don't know if she's going to be able to go through
Is
the
she
salts.
training? Are you trying to train her?
We're having conversations, you know, where I just sort of sit down with her and say, I need this. Don't embarrass me on national television.
Right.
This is really big for me. And it's hard to tell. You know, I feel like the ears are perking up, but again, she's a dog, so.
No, you gotta give her positive reinforcement.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
must. And take that vest off of her before she goes out there.
Again, you have to realize when a dog is 7 pounds with 0% body fat, she wants the vest. She doesn't want to go outside without it.
Without the vest, yeah, especially right now.
Nothing's worse than when you have a dog and you're on television, so people, first, because they look at the dog first, because it's the, Italian Greyhounds can run really fast, but they don't know how to walk, so they're just, like do this. In a dumb sweater, and I bring her out and she'll go half a block and then just lie down and like in a cold ball, and you just realize people are like, hey, look at that dumb dog, and then they follow the leash and they're like, hey, so. It's pretty bad. I love her, but it's pretty bad.
How's married life? How's Alexi?
She's great. Yeah, my wife is great. We're very happily married, still going in like 1.5 years. So.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's great.
That's like
Very excited.
in this day and age, that's a record.
That is a record, yeah. 18
right.
months, it's amazing.
Now, do you think about Valentine's Day coming up? Have you planned something nice for her?
No. We're talking about it. But it's that awful thing when, first of all, when a Valentine's is on Saturday, you have to have thought of it in like mid-December.
Yeah, right.
Living in New York City, it's already too late.
Like every restaurant is booked.
Yes, so totally blew it there. I feel like we're gonna just end up sitting at Panda Express while she just like glares at me.
Right, yeah.
But the other thing is, this SNL 40th is that weekend.
Yep.
It's on Sunday, and so we'll have to actually rehearse on the Saturday for the 40th, which means, and my wife was so happy that I finally, once I left SNL, we got our weekends back. So it's stealing one last weekend from us.
That's
On your
right.
anniversary.
And it's a Valentine's Day.
Oh,
yeah, so it's a
Yeah,
big-
oh my
Oh, boy.
gosh.
Yeah.
No, but I'm thinking you just said rehearsal. Does that mean you'll be participating in a big...
I don't know what level I'll participate in. I'll probably end up writing a couple things and just trying to be there to help. But it's exciting. I mean, 40
They're
years
very
is...
secretive, too.
Oh, yeah, I have to be very secretive.
Well, we gotta take a quick break. And when we come back, we're gonna have more with Seth Meyers. So stay right there.
Still ahead on live from the Super Bowl champion.
thing to make a project with Martha Stewart.
Yes. Also because here's the great thing about Martha Stewart. If you do something stupid, she doesn't hesitate 1 second
No, I mean, exactly.
to tell you just did something stupid. She has no, yeah.
It's intimidating.
She's very intimidating.
But, you know, it's coming up on the 1-year anniversary of
Yeah.
Late Night. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I know, crazy, right?
So are you doing anything special? Is there like a 1-year anniversary
We
show?
keep saying, because it's exactly a week after SNL's 40th, and I keep saying to my staff, I feel like everyone's paying attention to SNL's 40th, and no one cares that it's our first. I don't feel like we're getting any major press. We'll obviously do a party for 1 year, but it's a weird thing where it's a Tuesday, so we'll have a show the next day, so we'll figure it out. But it's mostly we're all just so grateful that we've been doing it for a year.
It's so great.
doing
It's a
it well.
great, great show.
Thank you.
We're really,
Thank you.
Mark and I have our coffee out of our coffee mugs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
it's very nice being able to give people a mug with your show's name on it.
Yeah,
Because
it
then,
is, because I would never drink coffee out of our show's mugs at home because that would seem full of myself.
Right.
Right? So I drink it out of your mug.
Yeah, it's the same. We have really good late night T-shirts as well.
Right.
Can't wear it. I can't wear
You
my
can't
own.
wear
Yeah.
it, right.
That's like, I remember once a friend of mine, we were at a shopping mall and we were in Texas and he saw a guy wearing a Bagwell jersey and he said, I think that's Jeff Bagwell. And I said, no, it can't be. The only person it definitely isn't is Jeff Bagwell
That's right.
because Jeff Bagwell doesn't wear his own jersey
Right.
to the grocery store.
Yeah.
You would never wear a stand to the grocery
I
store.
would never. That's just weird to me. You wear your own jersey. I have drank out of our mugs, but
Not at home, though. Not at home.
at home I drank out of the mug. You're never right. Oh, yes, I have. Sippy, Kelly, I miss you. But I just can't wear my own jersey, but I can drink out of a mug. It was the only one that was clean.
Yeah, that would be allowed. In that case, forget about it.
And I think you taught us a great lesson here at this show that we need to give our guests some mugs and
Yes,
T-shirts
yes.
or something, gentlemen.
He just rolled his eyes.
Oh, God, no. By the way, you don't understand. I want to clarify. We don't give it to the audience. We give it to the guests. I mean, I'm glad you're enthusiastic about it, but like, yeah, I don't want you to leave saying Seth Meyers gives everyone a dog.
That's right. We should give the celebrities free stuff. That is what
Yeah.
they've come to expect.
They do it to us, gentlemen. Well, hey, congratulations coming up on your
Thank you,
1-year
guys.
anniversary. The show is Late Night with Seth Meyers. It's weekdays at 12:35 on NBC. And also, check out Seth on the SNL.
That's incredible.
He's big. I mean, Jesus.
Wow. Stray told me you were big. He said that this guy is big, and I said, come on. And he's like, he's bigger than me. I said, no way.
I actually said he's gonna make me look like a little child, which is true. But that's why I retired, because the guy's that size.
Yeah, so you're big and fast. Is that true?
I mean, you got to be big and fast in order to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm pretty fast for my size.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I'm
certainly-
not as fast as the little guys. I wish. But
But you're not much off, but not only big, fast, but also like very physical. So if a guy runs over to tackle him, a lot of guys just get tackled. He makes you pay for it if you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
tries.
right.
Yeah, he makes you pay for it.
He's also, and I don't dole this out lightly. You're an incredible dancer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I just whipped out a little bit of my moves just
Yeah,
now.
it's great.
Well, from the things I've seen on the internet, he has plenty of practice. And on the field, he has plenty of practice. But congratulations, man, your first Super Bowl win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You were 20 seconds away from losing, right? So, did you think it was over? Were you
Maybe
like,
we're-
I'm going home, this is, forget it?
We were just on the sidelines, just praying for a play by the defense, and Malcolm Butler stepped up. He's been working hard all year. And when he made that interception, your heart just sunk like with joy and just started jumping up and down and going crazy. So you just didn't know. We were just as an offense, we were just preparing the way that during the game, getting ready if they did score, that we're devising a game plan right at the moment to go out and to go back and do what we had to do in order to tie it up or something with 20. We just jumped up and joined.
Wow.
It was amazing.
I'm distracted by your hands because it looks like you're wearing giant gloves. But those are your hands.
Yes. These are my hands.
I mean, that's like incredible.
I mean, Mike, you probably got big hands too.
No, he has big hands too.
You
but
and I aren't comparing hands.
No. We're not. No,
we should
definitely
compare
not.
hands.
Because I need to leave here and at least feel like a man when I do. I'm not doing it.
You're one of 5 brothers?
Yes, I am.
Are they all your size?
They're all about my size. If not 6'2" and above, they are. And they all work out. They're all pretty bulky. So.
How much stuff did y'all break around the house as kids?
Growing up as a kid, we broke everything in the house, from utensils to sporting gear to lights. We actually had a trumpet that everyone, we just kept passing it down whenever someone would go to trumpet class. One brother would get it at one time. And my parents would never switch the mouthpiece either. They always made it. But that used to be a weapon. It had 50 dents in it. And you go to trumpet class with 50 dents in the trumpet.
And so they knew that's the Gronkowski right there. He's the one with the dent trumpet.
I love that. Did your mom ever say the famous line from the Bradys, don't play ball in the house? Mom always said, don't play ball in the house?
She always said that, and then I think she gave up on all her rules because we were just so crazy just growing up. We were throwing football around the house, playing sports in the house. She's like, just take it outside. But we were just always too tempted to always go against what she said.
No.
I don't know why, but I think every kid does that.
Of course.
But it was a blast growing up.
I got to tell you that the first time Michael Strahan sat over here was after he won the Super Bowl, and he said that he was one day going to take over for Regis. He said, maybe I'll do your job.
I actually did.
Yeah.
2 years before he retired.
Is there anything you want to tell Michael?
I mean, he took over for Regis. I might have to take you both over.
Oh, my God.
Just make it the Grind Show.
Before that happens, keep on playing as long as you can. Win more Super Bowls.
Did they forget to tell you you were coming on the show today?
We were just about to do a selfie with Gronkowski, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
No,
we messed that up.
We could make that happen. Look, now, every time you guys are here, I get injured, so I'm going to put this weight on right now.
And we feel terrible about having injured you last time.
Don't be silly.
And I wasn't here, as a matter of fact. I had to read about it on Twitter. Everybody, Michael's Kelly okay?
Oh,
I almost had to fly in to find you two.
Well, we decided we wanted to give you some protection, so we actually brought you some specially armored... These are actually an old pair of your shoes.
Oh, that you made special for me. These are
That's what you
perfect.
call
Thank you.
skill,
I will treasure these. Okay.
So, you guys always have incredible experiments. Big fan of the show.
Thank you.
Prove so many myths. You bust them up. What are we doing today? What's going to happen?
I need a new piece.
We are launching... Hold on. There you go. You want to go down to the other end and get that one? we are launching a ping pong ball at hundreds of miles per hour. So if you've ever played ping pong, I'll bet you never thought that you could launch one so hard you might be able to shoot right through somebody's paddle. But that's actually what we're going to do with this. And we're going to do it using a vacuum.
Okay.
A vacuum is going to make us shoot a ping pong through a paddle?
Yes. I mean, do you ever hear about Elon Musk's Hyperloop? His train that's going to...
Yes.
It is the exact same principle as this unit right here.
No kidding.
So we have to turn this thing on somehow?
We do. Hold on. I'm going to wait till Jamie is away from the... Oh, you're good. Yeah, we're good.
We don't
Jamie,
want to
that's
shoot it
not a
through the
good
back
place
of
to stick
Jamie's
your
head.
face.
It's all right. We're trained professionals. We can do this.
Okay.
All right. So
now,
how many myths have you done? How many experiments have you done?
over 13 years, we have done over 2,500 experiments, busting 850 myths.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, should you be doing that?
I'm going to be a part of this.
It's happening.
It's happening?
Yeah, Jamie.
Look out, Jamie.
All right. Excellent. It's going to take about 60 seconds to reach full pressure. We're pulling a vacuum. We're about halfway there now. 20 inches of mercury, that's about 66%. It's going to take them another 30 seconds or so. Now, what happens is that once we've pulled all the air out, there's nothing in the way of the ping pong ball. So I will pop this back piece of tape.
Simple. Just stick your finger in it.
No, I'll use a blade.
Okay.
And air will rush in and start to move that ping pong ball with nothing in its way because it's a vacuum. It'll leave the end of that barrel at about 400 miles per hour.
Is it going to be loud? Should we get down?
There was.
Yeah, there's two.
We have 2 balls in there.
Oh, yeah, so we should tell everybody here, cover your ears before we do this.
There's
2 balls?
For some reason,
There-
you would do it. Let's go. Let's
there
try
are
it out.
okay, here
There
we
are
go.
2 balls in there. That's another ball.
Let's go.
We've got
We
a
have no
pair of
idea how
balls.
this is
All
going
right,
to
so
go.
we have no idea what's going to happen.
Well,
All
we're
right.
going to discover something new.
This is exactly what it's like to make our show.
Yes.
In 5,
Cover your
4,
3, 2, 1.
Busters is on Saturdays at 9 p.m. on the Discovery Channel. So what do we have coming up now, you guys?
We're going to try this ping pong ball, the supersonic ping pong ball with some liquid at the end. We're going to blow up a soda can with it.
Oh, my
All right.
gosh.
Put your fingers in your ears, everybody. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! I like that one. All right.